Okay, those came out better, but I don't know. It might be this oven. They still was brown on the bottom, extra brown on the bottom. So, and I put it on a higher, rack in the oven. So I'm gonna try it. This is the last batch anyway. So I'm gonna try to see what else I can do. Maybe it's the sugar content. I don't think you need a whole cup of sugar. Let's try it one more time, because this is ridiculous. I mean, it's alright. This is the highest. This is the highest thing on it. Put on 8 minutes. Because it came out, but it came out dark on the bottom. So, anyway, I'm going to watch this even though, like I said, this is Saturday. This is Saturday, and I usually try not to do anything on Saturday. Like I said, the only reason why I'm making these cookies is because I'm having a nicotine fit. But it's been, what's today? Today's Saturday. So it's been this whole week I haven't smoked anything. I gave up. I ain't gonna say I gave up. Because they swear I was addicted to marijuana. Really? I don't have a job. How can I be addicted to marijuana? The only time I get is they give it to me. And you know what I noticed? That every time I said, well, I'm just going to quit, they give me more. So, because they're always trying to make me out to be what I say I'm not. But I don't really say I'm anything but a servant of God. I'm doing what He asked me to do. He didn't say I had to be perfect, because there's no such thing. He just said I had to believe in Him and, love Him with all my heart and believe Him. And I do. And if I didn't, I would not be here. You guys don't understand. Some of you do, because some of you participated. Because I'm pretty sure some of my ops are going to be watching. If they let me put this up here, they're going to be watching. You know what I'm saying? You know what all y'all did. So, and it's true. It's true because of how much stuff you guys did against me. So, it's true. It's true. And I don't even understand how y'all still continue to be against when you know all the stuff that you did and I'm still alive. Not even. And then, okay, so now with the skills, the abilities I had, now see, those I didn't know. I didn't even know what genius really pertained to, because they didn't really tell me I was a genius. I just had to come to that conclusion myself. I know they tested me for it, but I was only 5, so I couldn't really understand, I couldn't understand the whole concept and the whole gravity of what their "Don't Tell Her" really means. By the way, that might be the name of my book, "Don't Tell Her." But they've been looking at everything I write. They got people, man, I'm trying to. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, I don't know how much of this they gonna let y'all see, because they hack everything. Everything is hacked. Everything is hacked. There is nothing sacred. Everything is hacked. They interfere with everything. They want to make everything I say a lie or crazy talk. It's just one thing after another thing. It's just one thing after another thing. You can't win. I don't want to say you can't win, because I don't believe that. You can't win. Come on now. They're not that powerful. But it's when they say you can't win, that to me that means you can't win. It's trying to play it by the law, because they're not going by the law. They got the law. They make the rules, but they make the rules for you. They don't follow them. And so even in our Constitution, it says where there is rules that are not being followed, there are no rules. So even with the government aren't following the rules, so there is no government. It's just a bunch of people trying to tell you what to do, and trying to. It's a whole bunch of mess. Hold on. Ooh, these cookies. They don't mess these ones up. Maybe I shouldn't put it on 350. This redonkulous. So, what was I saying? Anyway, I'm gonna try to edit this anyway because I've been going on and on and on. You know, and they say, oh, she's this and this, and she's so worried about this and that. I'm tired of them. I am so tired of them. You don't know how tired of them I am. I am way tired of them. And they know it. They know it. That's why I said, oh, we think we got her. They don't, but who am I? Who am I to tell them not to keep going? The little engine that could, you know, they get the participation. Give them an old participation trophy. Aw, and they just so cute. You trying to go against God. You know, that kind of thing. I ain't worried about them. I am not worried about them. These cookies smell like they are perfect. They smell like they're burnt. But, like I said, every chance they get, they knock me down. Every chance they get. Every time I got a little bit up, they knock me down. And they attacked everything. They attacked everything. Everything. My teeth, my hair, my eyesight. Just everything about me. Everything about me. They wanted to make it hard. They wanted to make it difficult. They wanted me to give up. They wanted me to give up on myself, though. They wanted me to commit suicide, really. When I know that Jesus sent me, they thought I was going to commit suicide. Are you crazy? I can still see it where he said, do this special thing. Okay. And he let me remember, and I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? Since he let me remember, I don't know exactly what he looked like. I really don't. Because it's something about, it's hard to explain. When they say everybody's an old soul, really. If you are connected to the source, there's, one body in Christ. That's what they call it. When he says one body in Christ, that's what it means. That means since he was the only begotten Son, all of us was in him. We're of him. It's hard to explain. In a way that doesn't sound, they're gonna make it sound crazy. What is she talking about? She don't know what she's talking about, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Before they even came up with religion, and came up with it. I'm gonna call it came up with it because religion is a practice. Spirituality is because you are spirit. Spirituality is acknowledging that it is God. We come from the source. We come from whatever it is that created us. You know what I'm saying? We call it God, What else can we call it? That's the name they gave it, God. So you just call it God. That's what you... It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain it like easy words. That, you know, they don't... They try not to make it... They try to make it sound crazy and eccentric. You know what I'm saying? But how else do you explain it? And you know, they try to say, oh, it's a random thing. But where did it, even if it was random, where do you think it come from? You know what I'm saying? You have no explanation. You have no explanation. The only explanation, oh, you always remember, because that's, what other explanation, what other name can you give it? That's my question. What other name can you give it? You never know, so y'all, I've always had, came up with 2 brothers, only 2. I wanted, the other family I was supposed to come into had more brothers, but, and I was going to try to beat all of them. That's part of the thing, because when we was up there, before somebody, you're not going to say no name, turned it into a damn competition, you're not going to say no names. And we were all on one accord. You know what I'm saying? We was all on one accord. Let's see. These burnt too. A little bit brown too, but we're going to let them cool off. We're going to let them cool off. They're not burnt. They're not extra burnt on the body. I know y'all saying, well, why you keep doing that to your teeth? Because when I was like 11 or 12, I believe they put something in my teeth. It's no belief. It's stuff in my mouth. Anyway, so, and I've been having to deal with that. That's why they're saying, oh, why you don't get your teeth fixed? So they get rid of evidence. So they can get rid of evidence. That's what I want to add. All right, so we're just going to let them cool. You see them? A little bit. We're going to let them cool. I'm going to go back here to my office. I'm not even supposed to be in this house. I was supposed to just come here, remodel it, and then get a tenant in here. But they don't want me to do that because then that means I would have money. I would have freedom. And they don't want me to have that. I don't care what they don't want. I never have. I never have. So anyway, I'm going to try to figure out how to edit this and then try to upload something. Alright, I'll talk to y'all in a minute.